Hi, my name is Edwin Goldberg, and I'm sharing a weblog on my understanding of the explicit-implicit dichotomy that Dr. Michael Rozenak writes of in Commandments and Concerns, Chapter 6. I was able to study with Dr. Rozenak 15 years ago at Hebrew University and appreciate his scholarship and also his menschlichkeit very much. When I was reading the chapter again, I was also in the midst of reading this book, which is called After the Baby Boomers by the sociologist Robert Wuthnow. And there are a lot of parallels, just as Dr. Rozenak speaks of explicit versus implicit. In this new book, Wuthnow speaks of how the 20 and 30-somethings that are out there will be responding to our invitation to involve them in organized religious life. And he speaks about the fact that for them, it's not really a matter of implicit or explicit, although he doesn't use those terms, but finding a balance between that which they've received and that which they would like to find to make their lives more meaningful. He, Wuthnow, uses the term tinkering, suggesting that people of that age group will be tinkerers. They will be building as they go the type of religious identity they want. He also uses the term from the French bricolage. They'll be taking a little bit from here and a little bit from there and creating their understanding of what it means to be religious. And he argues that if we want to reach out to 20 and 30-somethings, we have to appreciate this and actually respond with programs that reflect that point of view. I think that's really the balance between the explicit and implicit that Dr. Rozenak speaks of. And for conclusion, I want to just share an experience that happened to me a few years ago that I think falls into that category. I was on sabbatical, and I was able to therefore watch my young son's baseball game, even though it was occurring late Friday afternoon. Actually, at one point it was sundown. And I was very happy to be there. My son made an incredible catch in the left field that I never would have made when I was his age. But I was missing a Shabbat experience, and another parent who's Jewish and a member of my congregation looked at me and said, "Rabbi, should we light the candles?" And I laughed, thinking that she was making a joke and embarrassing me a little bit. But she was quite serious, and out of her backpack she pulled candles and challah and wine, and all the Jewish parents welcomed Shabbat together in the middle of watching our kids' baseball game. And I think that was an example of tinkering, of taking many different experiences and putting them together. It was for me very meaningful, and I suppose more implicit than explicit. But it was really a balance of both worlds. And I think especially in the years ahead, as we seek to attract more members who come from their 20s and 30s, we'll take very seriously the teaching that Dr. Rozenak has shared with us.